How to restore metal to its former glory. Here's a quick before and after on these metal side view mirror holders. What's happened is over the years it's deteriorated, so the rubber bung that is like a gaiter similar to you have on suspensions, it's actually ripped away. And for a long time I've noticed that these have started to pit and they just look a little bit out of place. They're not black, they're not silver, they're a bit pitted and they look a little bit funny. So today I just wanted to clean these up so they look a little bit better. Just doing a quick video to let you know how to clean silver. I'll call this silver, but it'd be metal, it'd be rod, any type of equipment you've got. So firstly I took the metal rod away from the windscreen wipers, the windscreen wipers, the rear view mirrors, and there's a couple of screws holding it in place. It's like a little ball joint. So I removed the screws, took this rod out, and then used a few techniques just to clean it up. So firstly, you can see here, it's all a bit like crusty and a bit odd, so it will attract more rust and as well as not looking as nice on the bike. So I got a little bit of sandpaper, you can see here, and I went around and just smoothed off some of the high spots, and I used a bit of Scotch-Brite or some sponges. Have this on the back, different grit papers. I started from like 400, worked my way up just to shine the rods up. I could have stopped here when I made them a little bit more shiny. I used a little bit of elbow grease just to clean them up because I want them to look a little bit more presentable. You'll know if you're following along on the journey, this is a scooter restore type situation where I've actually taken some time to spend restoring my 250cc scooter. And as I've done this, you can see the rods here after a little bit of wash, just with some paint cleaner. It gets it ready for painting. Used a brush and they came out quite nicely actually. I could have left them silver, but because the bike is all black, I didn't want them to stick out, so I actually decided to do something with these, like use a bit of hard metal spray for spraying them. But you can see here in the light now they're a lot better in this condition. So if you had any other type of metal, if you want to clean the metal, it's actually very good to clean it in this way because you're going to well, extend the life basically. It's shiny now, so it's not going to attract dust. However, I have got this metal protection paint and it's going to work nicely, especially to just get these back on the road and they look a little bit more presentable on the bike. So this can be a good light coat. I gave it 2 light coats just to give it a good covering, and that works nicely just to add a protective layer to these and they won't look as out of place on the bike. I'm trying to avoid the screw section, the threaded section of this. I'm just doing the main rods. I did a light spray, flipped them over, I did a light spray on the other side, and then just checked for any other spots and did those the following day. So overall, it's a nice easy project that you can get done quickly. Just make sure the surface is nice and clean, dry. You get rid of all the high spots and any rust that you see or any pitting, and then you leave it to dry thoroughly and give it a nice thin spray, a couple of coats, just to protect it from rusting again. So on the scooter they actually look a lot more nice now. They don't stick out as much because they're black without the rubber gaiters. They look a little bit odd, but I'm happy with them. I couldn't find those rubber gaiters for these, so I just stuck with doing this quick fix on this. Hopefully you find this useful. I'll see you in the next video.